All right, everybody, this is a guided walkthrough for the Just a Reminder challenge from olicyber.it. So this challenge is asking us to do this. I found a login form on an unnamed site, but I have no idea what the credentials are. Would you try to get in for me? Okay, so we've got this website over here that we need to access. Okay, so let's just take a look at this website. So this needs to be translated. So we'll translate it from Italian to English. Okay, it says come in now. We've got username and password. And then forgot your password? We don't care. Wow, that's great. I mean, we could just try like admin to see if this works, this set of credentials. It says incorrect, try harder. Okay, so that's not it. So the first thing we might try to do when we access a challenge like this is to take a look at the web page source. So we can right click, we can select view page source, and this is going to tell us all the resources that were used to load in the page or to create the page. There also might be some good web page comments on here as well. There are none here, but we see that there is a particular file here called default.js. And default.js is probably running this code right here, the login check function. So what we need to do is we need to take a look at this source file and figure out how the login check is working. Let's talk about what's going on. So olicyber, just a reminder. So the description for this challenge asks us to log into a website, and the website doesn't give us any indication as to the correct username and password at first glance. So what we're dealing with is server-side authentication code. So the source code for the file, for the page, indicates a couple of JavaScript files. If we look at the default.js file that holds the code for the login check function, and we're just going to do that now over here. So there's the code that, well, there's authentication code in this JavaScript file, and it's available for everybody to see, which is a very, very bad thing. So what's happening here, let's make this a little bit bigger. Okay. So what's happening here is that there's a secret variable defined at the top of the script, which is this. But this isn't the actual password. This is actually like a key that we're going to use for the login check. So it says here that in the login check, it checks if the username field is equal to admin and the password is equal to AES decrypt on this string, as well as the this key called the secret over here. So what they're actually doing is they're including the method of authentication inside the code, which is really, really bad. Okay, so this is what we can do. We can basically decode the actual password by using some JavaScript to run this. But before we do that, let's just talk about it for a little while longer. So this challenge is a reminder that authentication code should never be included in client accessible files. Otherwise, malicious users could reverse engineer credentials, which we can do here. So the contents of the JS script with the login check function defines a username admin and a password compared against an AES decryption of a defined value with the secret key. So the secret key is defined at the top of the code. We can run the code through the web browser JavaScript console to get the password. So we just console.log this exact function, and it'll just print out the password for us. So we can go over to, so this code here, copy this, and we can just wrap this between console.log. Yeah. So I'm just going to go here. I'm going to paste in this stuff. I'm going to type in console.log and then wrap this between some parentheses. So this entire thing, we can just run it inside of the web browser. So the website is here. We're going to open up the developer tools. So click here, click on more tools, click on web developer tools, and then the console is here. Paste in the code and then click on run. Okay, and we get a password, so very elite password. We can just copy this. And then we can give the username, admin, and the password we just got, paste it in, click on login. And then we get this message. Here is your flag. Can we copy it? Yeah, we can copy it. Okay, good. After we got the flag, we would go back to the challenge, and then we would paste the challenge into the flag submission field on the challenge page. Unfortunately, we can't do that because I've already solved the challenge, but that is the challenge. All right, everybody, that was just a reminder, or the Just a Reminder challenge from olicyber.it. If you enjoyed this guided walkthrough, please click on the like and subscribe buttons on the video and leave a comment underneath the video. But until next time, HackerFrogs out.
Hey there, HackerFrogs! Are you enjoying this workshop? Learning new concepts and skills? If so, there's a way you can support the channel, and it's totally free. Just click on the subscribe button below the video. Also, click on the like button. And if you have questions or comments on this workshop, please leave them below the video. Thanks for listening. And now, back to our scheduled programming.